enemy soldiers incoming from the west.
Trapped like friggin' rats. The hell are we gonna do?
We can't even contact Lieutenant Victor.
This mission's a failure, Claude. Only you can give the order to retreat.
After we've come so far?
Claude?
No retreat. Our job is to tell fire support where to aim. And that's what we're gonna do.
But how can we if we can't call him?
The answer is... that tower.
Huh?
Oh, that's a signal tower. Back in the day, they'd switch up the numbers to send out messages.
Sniper team, can you hit those panels?
From here? Of course.
Good, then get ready. We can use that tower to send coordinates to the field artillery team. Shooting the panels should change their numbers. I'll tell you what to display. First, make the top row say 715.
Roger that.
The basic gist of this second half of the mission is to basically, as dare I say, Claude said each of the towers to 715, and you will need to use a sniper. Kai in this case should suffice because she is actually pretty good with a rifle. Seriously, the only problem is I actually recorded this because I lost the original footage after I completed the game.
That's supposed to tell him where the tanks are? He probably won't even notice.
Wait a minute. The top row doesn't look like a coordinate. I wonder what 715 means.
Good work, Kai. Now ring the bell 5 times.
5 times? Wow. July 15th. That takes me back.
Hey, you sure they're gonna figure this out?
Don't worry. Riley will definitely know what it means. See?
They did it! They destroyed the tanks!
Slick shooting. Those were both direct hits.
Looks like your code made it through to Riley.
Yeah. Kinda weird that Raz didn't get it, though. Okay, on to the next one. Shoot a different tower and make the top row say 715.
Yeah, I basically recorded this after I completed the game because the original footage seems to have gone missing after the first part. Seriously. So you'll be seeing some characters that don't appear in the main story until much later. So yeah, some of which are DLC characters such as Kiara and Nicola here. But we'll get to them a bit later. I just chose them for mobility and everything. Another thing of note, you can actually, I might as well go over this now since this has been brought up in play here with, yes, you can actually play as Minerva, but we'll get to that a bit later. But you can actually command up to 2 troops within your thing. Some may well express disgust, as you saw with the, well, maybe not in this one, but a bit later on we will get that. So yeah, commanding troops is honestly one of the best things to be added to Valkyria Chronicles 4 because it gives you a lot more mobility, especially with scouts. True, the only scout that really has that ability at the moment is Minerva. But we'll get to that. Also, I foolishly put Largo in my team here. Yes, Largo from Valkyria Chronicles 1 is unlockable as a DLC character. Unfortunately, we can't blow up the tanks still, despite us being somewhat... Despite us needing to. No, only Riley in this mission can do that. So yeah, and that also means we can't do it with the Hafen here either. Seriously. So we're kind of between a rock and a hard place here, that means. Well, at least I can still use the mortar on those 2 soldiers there. So yeah. Yes, Largo is available. It is a shame, though not surprising, that Fred Tatasciore, or whatever his name is, I can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry. Basically, the guy who played the animated Hulk. Yes, he played the more recent version of the Incredible Hulk in various Marvel cartoons for Disney, so... yeah, he's been replaced by Patrick Sykes. Who honestly does a rather admirable job, actually, replacing Fred Tatasciore. Seriously. He already replaced Fred as, dare I say, Magnus, a character from Kid Icarus Uprising, in Smash Brothers, so why not? Yep, well, it is weird, somewhat a more smarter version of Frankie from One Piece. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, I'm wasting all of my shots here. I'm not going to be able to blow it up, even from the back. So yes, my deployment of Largo, and therefore any other Lancer, is going to be a waste here. Anyway, what else do we have? Well, we still have to deal with the various soldiers, of course, while trying to get Kai over there. And keep in mind what I said about her rifle. Yes, because I am equipped with the same rifle I had at the end of the game, she gets 3 shots with it. The problem is, it does use up her ammo quite quickly, which is not that great when dealing with these towers. Seriously. As we'll see a bit later. But, yeah. Honestly, I am kind of glad I did put Nicola and Kiara, even if it does make it one-hit kills with them. We'll see why I put them in my squad a bit later towards the end of the game. Or at least in some of the extra content that I will actually be putting in, because I did actually manage to do all of the DLC, unlike in Valkyria Chronicles 1. But, that being said... yeah. I am running out of things to say. Well, I think the first thing I want to actually do there is take the northern camp. Because that is actually quite close to one of the towers there, because we can't go to the right there at the moment while we're having to deal with the troops. And most of it is fenced off by either barricades or that tank. Seriously. And yes, Claude will keep saying we have to ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll just have to, be a lot harder if I didn't have the ability to command my troops. So yes, I'll take you, Kai. I'll also take, Kiara with me. Sorry, Largo, you're gonna have to be a sitting duck here. Seriously, I don't think the tanks will hit you, though. They didn't do in the first part, so yeah. So let's get them. I don't think Kai actually expends any ammo at the first part of the thing, so yeah. If you use as part of how can I put this? A team attack. So yeah, we'll switch to Kiara here and have her do it. Seriously, she has some weird potential. And she sounds freaking insane here. Seriously. Perhaps the more insane of the two, but never mind. And apparently she has HP recovery. Yeah, we'll get to that. I'm not going to go any further than that for now. We'll take the camp, and then we'll deal with Kai in regards to the tower. So I may want to eliminate some of the soldiers here, because even though I'm playing this on easy mode, it is not a given that my soldiers will survive here. So yeah, so let's see. Do I want to kill him in the head? No, I don't think so. So let's aim for the 4 there. Yeah, so 714, we obviously want to hit the 4, so make it 715, and okay, we're out of ammo. So, once you're out of ammo, you either can use an order to resupply, which is one of the many orders you will get with things. I am only going to resupply Kai here, or use an engineer to do so. That also works. Both of which cost CP, of course, but I've got plenty of it here, and I don't really want to deploy one at the moment, so yeah. Let's aim at the 4, make it a 5, there we go. Then Kai will ring the bell yet again, and indeed, we will be able to,
Ring the bell, Kai.
You got it.
get those tanks blown up, if you know what I mean. Boom.
Hell yeah! Music to my ears!
The next tower is the last. Snipers.
715 up top, right? I'm on it.
Unfortunately, the next one is also the hardest one for me to hit, because of where it is placed. So first I may want to get rid of the soldiers here, just in case. So I will use my scouts to do that. Seriously, troopers don't get much of a look in here. Don't worry, we'll be back, I think, to the regular gameplay by the next episode, because I do know that I managed to get the footage from there on, but yeah, I couldn't find the footage for this, so I had to re-record the whole thing. Which, unlike with Valkyria Chronicles 1, is a lot better. You can actually replay missions as many times as you want in this game. Something that I wish was in the first one, aside from, I guess, in skirmishes. But I think we'll get to that a bit later. For now, let's see, I will switch to Kai, I think, and have her go down here. There you can see the tower. Unfortunately, I have expended her ammo once again. So yeah, and I think I have run out of mobility there, so I guess I'm going to have to end the turn. Let's see, do the... well, yes, one of the tanks does actually come for me. One soldier is ballsy enough to actually go inside the thing there and get shot by my troopers. Yes, I did actually place plenty of troopers in my home camp, or base camp, should I say. So let's actually get to the last tower, which is to the southeast.
Moving out.
And yeah, let's get Kai down there. Now, as I said, aiming at this tower is going to be a pain in the ass because of where it is placed and where Kai is placed. Because she is at the very foot of the tower, which for a sniper is not great. Seriously, I'm going to have to be very careful here. Because, yeah, and the aiming here is honestly not great. Seriously, I can barely see the numbers at all from this angle. Which honestly puts me at a huge disadvantage if I'm going to go for a... I'm not sure of a high rank or anything, but yeah. Yeah, aiming is at a premium, which is a shame because I do consider some of the aiming in Valkyria Chronicles 4 to be better than the first game. Seriously, and it runs on the same engine as Valkyria Chronicles 1 as well. Or at least the HD version anyway. So yeah. So I'm aiming blindly there. I'm guessing because the guy actually went into the grass. I'll just save some time. Let's see where I can actually aim properly at this tower. So let's see. This one is 705, I think. It's hard to tell from here. But yes, 715, and then there we go. Then ring the bell once again. And that will get rid of the last lot of tanks. And finally we're home free, I guess. Let's see if I'm right then. Indeed I am. Riley blows up the tanks and there we go.
Our tank platoon is wiped out? Impossible.
So this is it. Alright, we're pulling out. Make it quick.
They beat an awfully hasty retreat, considering how many troops they had left.
They lost their ace in the hole. Heck, I'd withdraw if I was in their shoes.
Awaiting orders. Should we pursue?
Negative. Our job is to capture the comm center. No reason to overextend ourselves. Now let's finish up the mission. Split up and find their radio equipment.
On it, boss. All right, boys. One more job to do. Come on!
You saved us all. Thank you, Riley.
Man, Miles, you should have seen the look on your face.
You try keeping your cool with a bomb landing next to you.
Raz, Miles, come help me gather some parts we need.
Can't you do that on your own?
Oh. Come on, Raz. Let's go.
Where are they all headed?
Good timing. Now we can talk in private.
Riley.
Mind if I sit down?
Oh, be my guest.
July 15th is coming up soon.
Remember how excited we'd get for the Star Child Festival? We'd all run up the clock tower, and the first 5 kids to reach the top would ring the bell. I remember the winners got to wear a Star Child medal. And every year you wore yours with pride. I always looked up to you.
I loved that festival. Almost as much as I loved winning.
That's why I knew you'd recognize the signal.
You dingus. For all you know, I might have forgotten.
Not you. There's no way you'd forget those memories.
You really do trust me, huh? The only reason I didn't retreat was out of stubborn pride. I was this close to leaving you for dead, though. Honestly, I didn't think you'd find a way out. And yet, here we are. I canceled my transfer request, by the way. I'll give you another shot. At least long enough to confirm you're not a scaredy Claude. And it's your job to prove it.
It's a little late, but I look forward to working with you.
Emergency! The city is... Look at Rain!
What's going on?
Riley, come on! Rain is burning?
Why? I thought we had it on lockdown!
Empire did this! They set fire to the city so we couldn't take it! They pretended to withdraw but left agents inside.
How could they? There are still civilians in there.
Did the communications officers make it out?
The whole city was doused with napalm. Once the flame started spreading, it was already too late.
No. No!
Riley, get a hold of yourself.
The fire. No! Dad!
Dad? Hey, stay with me. This isn't Hoffman. Your dad's not in there. Riley!